Grade 4, how are things? Today we have a revision on the simple past tense, the regular and the irregular forms. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, my family and I, what in London when I was young? Here we have a sentence, and of course this sentence is in the past simple tense. Why? From which word I know? I know from the word was. Was here is verb to be, and verb to be here in the past simple. So I will choose one of the choices, A or B or C, in the past simple verb. We have now letter A, lived, B, live, C, was live. Here, if I want to choose a verb in the past simple and the verb in the infinitive form is live, who can say to me, I will add to the verb, or I will change the verb completely, or I will keep it the same? We have two forms of the past simple verbs. As we all know that we have the regular form and the irregular form. The regular, I will add either D or ED or IED. But the irregular forms, we change them completely, from run to ran, from ride to rode, and so on. But we have other verbs, we keep them like cut, cut, put, shut, shut. Here, live, I can change it? I can keep it? No, I only can add to the verb. Here, the verb live in the infinitive form ending in E. So I will add what here? I will add D or ED or IED. Yes, I add only D because it ending in E. So the answer is A. So I will choose lived. My family and I lived in London when I was young. Number 2. We some sandwiches and fresh fruit to eat for lunch yesterday. Here we have a key word. Directly in front of me we have yesterday. And as we all know that the keywords in the past simple are yesterday, long ago, in the past. Here we have yesterday, so I have to use a past simple verb. And here we have the infinitive verb, the infinitive form of the verb by. I'll think again. I'll add to by. Can I say bite? Or I'll change the verb by, or I will keep it the same. Excellent. As you studied before, I'll change the verb by into the past form, which is excellent, both. So I'll choose which one? I'll choose letter C. So we bought some sandwiches and fresh fruit to eat for lunch yesterday. Number 3, they wanted to, the new action movie, but there were no more tickets. Here we have wanted to, and it's different. Here it's a past simple tense, yes, but after to, we have the infinitive form. We have to use the infinitive form. So I can't say they wanted to so. No, it's wrong. I can only say to, What's the verb only here? A or B or C? Excellent. It's letter A. So I can only say they wanted to see the new action movie. After to, the verb only directly. Number 4, we have a question form A and B. A is asking B, he said, did you have a good time? And we have a question mark. B said, yes, I. Yes, I what? In the question form, I used did as an auxiliary. And after did, as you see, have, the verb have, the infinitive form. So if I use did in the question form, I have to use did in the answer. So I would use what? A or B or C? Excellent, I would use B. So I will say as an answer, yes, I did. And of course, if you have no in the answer, you will put not, because no loves not. I'll say no, I didn't. Number 5, he didn't, me, because I was behind the train. He didn't. Okay, here the negative form in the past simple. Didn't, and we said before that didn't take what? Did is followed by the infinitive form again or the verb only. So I only use what after didn't. I'll use see. Excellent. He didn't see. See the verb only. So in the question forms or the past simple negative forms, I will use what after did or didn't. I'll use only the verb only. Number 6, we have a new question. A is asking a question and B is answering. A is saying, what, you a good student in school? B said, yes, I was. B used was in the answer, so I have to use verb to be in the past simple in the question form. So here, look here, we have a pronoun you. I'll use was or were to ask a question. Excellent. I'll use were. So I'll say, were you a good student in school? He said, yes, I was. Number 7, did you lots of interesting photos on your holiday? And it's also a question. We said before the question using did is followed by the verb only or the infinitive form. So I will use A or B or C. Excellent. I'll use B. So I'll say, did you take lots of interesting photos? Number 8, we had a great time and we lots of fun and exciting things. We had a great time. Here the past simple tense in the sentence using had. So again, I'll use a past simple verb in the dots. So I would use which past simple verb in the choices? Did or do or was did. Okay, the infinitive form or the original form, do. The past of do is what? Excellent. The past of do, did. So I will use did, letter A. I'll say we had a great time and we did lots of fun and exciting things. Number 9, why your classmates finished their math homework last week? It's a question form, but this question form is different. Why? This question form is different because it starts with why, and why is WH word. And we all know that if we have a WH word at the beginning of the question, it's followed directly by did, the auxiliary, don't forget. And here we have in the choices the negative form of didn't or wasn't or weren't. I will use what here? Look at the question. We have finish as a main verb in the question. So I will use an auxiliary before this main verb. I will use the auxiliary did. So here I will choose which one, A or B or C. I will choose didn't. So I will say, why didn't your classmates finish? Didn't finish. After didn't here, finish, which is the main verb or the verb only. Number 10, he see a dentist yesterday because he had a toothache. Here, yesterday, a keyword of the past simple. And again, we used had as a past simple verb. So I will use as well a past simple verb. Okay, A has, it's a present. No. B have, it's a present as well. No. So I will use what? Excellent. I will use had to. And had to is the past verb of what? Of which verb? Yes, it's a past verb of the verb have. Have to, it became had to in the past simple. Number 11, I wanted to, again, wanted to, we have to, so after to what? The verb only. So I will use what? Went or go or going. Bravo, yes, we have go. I wanted to go. I wanted to go, but I couldn't. I had to stay and help my friend. Number 12, we have a question. And here, why we knew that it's a question? Because it's ending in question mark. We have Michael and Stephen late or on time for work yesterday morning. Yesterday morning keyword of the past simple. So I will use an auxiliary. Okay, I will think in this question we have a main verb like go or run. No, I didn't have any main verbs. So I will use directly verb to be a small verb. And here we have Michael and Stephen. Michael and Stephen, which pronoun? Excellent. It's the pronoun they. They takes what from verb to be, where or did or was here in the choices. Excellent, I will use were. So I will say, were Michael and Stephen late or on time for work yesterday morning? Okay, we finished and thank you so much.